Hey, what's up guys, SkyfuryDX, and welcome back for another Dokkan battle video. Today's going to be a guide on Raditz, his EZA, basically just everything that we need to know about Raditz. I'll save the showcase for another video, but for now, let's take a look at this Raditz. So, to awaken him past TUR, so to EZA him, we actually need to do this in here right now, this EZA area. Okay, now before I talk about the EZA area, I'm just going to explain how to actually unlock the EZA area if you don't actually have it listed in the challenge tab in the events listing. See, in the challenge tab right here, I've got the Extreme Z area for the Raditz event. Okay, so to make this available, you need to do one of a couple of things. So it's this event here, the low class warrior Raditz Pride. Basically in this event here, you need to beat all of the stages on all of the difficulties. The other one is this one here, a new threat, the Sand Warrior race. You also need to come in here and you need to beat all of these stages on all of the difficulties. So the Sand Warrior race, what you actually get from this stage in here is it drops this SR Napper card. And the SR Napper, he can be awakened all the way up to this SSR right here, and he is actually mandatory to be taken on that in that EZA area. If you don't have that Napper awakened, if you don't have that Napper, you will not be able to get in. Same as the Raditz himself, you can get the Raditz from stage 2 of this event, and you also need to have him awakened to get in there as well. So I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to just beat it once on the hardest difficulty. I've already done it all. My Raditz is already completely EZA'd. As we can see here, he is at level 140. Now, in terms of the leader skill, you're pretty limited in the units that you can bring to this stage. You can only bring a handful of units to this stage, and unless you've got the Raditz and the Napper, you will not be able to come in here. So it's a good idea to get these units farmed up. The Raditz boss, he does a fair bit of damage as well, so if you can get them rainbowed, that's also pretty good, just make them a little bit more defensive. But the leader's probably the toughest thing. I found the best unit to pick was this STR Raditz here. So the Raditz can turn into a giant ape, so when he turns into a giant ape, it's a great opportunity to deal out a whole bunch of damage while not taking so much. And you look at his leader skill, whenever he's above 30% HP, he's giving Ki +3 and attack and defense 30%. The Raditz here, he is low class warriors, Ki +4, HP attack and defense +60%. So like that's pretty good as well. Like, you've got no choice but to use him as the friend lead for this event. But if you've got LR Krillin is your godsend. Let's jump in and we'll see what happens. It's really good we didn't get Krillin in the last slot, because if you get Krillin in the last slot, it's you've got to survive 2 turns against this Raditz, and you know, like, he does a fair bit of damage, and you're not working with the greatest leader skills or anything like that, so yeah, just like, be careful. Alright, so straight away, that's only that first slot that we have to worry about, so we're going to do this. That's a super attack for the Raditz. We'll grab that, and yeah, Napper will be able to super attack as well. So Raditz, the friend, he's fully EZA'd. We're taking a super here. How much is this going to do? 67k. Alright, so this has taken us down to, I think we're about 40% HP now. We're either 40 or 50% HP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, so we're on the verge of defeat. Okay, the Raditz, these easy A areas are actually starting to get a bit more difficult. Like, difficulty is definitely ramping up in those. Okay, so all we can really do here is we'll stick Krillin first, and we just gotta hope for the best with our boy Krillin. And if I get this, all I need to do, if this AGL orbs put me above 30% HP, then hopefully Raditz's leader skill is going to engage as well. It's going to give Krillin an extra 3 key, and we are going to be able to do an 18 key super with him. Let's see how we go. Alright, we are above 30%. Double digit damage for Krillin. Oh no, it didn't do it. Okay, I'd say that Raditz is going to have us this turn. Unless Krillin gets some additionals. Nah. Nah, that is... it's coming down to it. Come on, Tien. Oh! Okay, so we... How's Vegeta? So it links up better with Raditz. So we're gonna grab that. And really, we just want to get as much healing as we can. Just want to be able to take these attacks with Vegeta. If Raditz supers, it's all over. Okay. Unfortunately, no cigar that round. Raditz managed to get the best of us there, but we're going to go in again. Okay, so we come in this time, and Krillin is in the second slot once again. It would be really nice if we could get him in the first slot, because if the turn goes on for 3 turns, then we can see Krillin around twice. But anyway, unfortunately we've just got to put up with whatever the game gives us. So I didn't really. I'm definitely not gonna get those physical orbs with Raditz, because Krillin's like on the very next rotation. All Krillin needs to do is just get one 18 key super off, and he does such a tremendous amount of damage to the Raditz. Okay, double super attack is fantastic from Raditz, so we're getting that double defense lowering stack. We really want to get that, so that actually lowers defense by 40%. Okay, so he has just had his defense lowered considerably. He's almost dead, and Krillin's got an 18 key super. Not really too phased whether or not the Raditz super attacks now what he does. Don't think Krillin's going to take too much damage. Krillin is the secret weapon for this event. I don't actually think that this is possible without LR Krillin, so make sure you've got LR Krillin done, and you can move mountains. Guys, that is the Easy A area. So that is everything that we need to know about the actual Easy A area itself. Now we are going to pop over to my PC. We're going to have a look at Raditz's detail. Okay, guys, here we are once again on the Dokkan Wiki. Shoutouts to the Dokkan Wiki. Alright, so before Raditz wasn't really so good. All he does before, like, he was only causing mass damage to all enemies. The one thing that's special about the Raditz is that he's a free-to-play AoE unit. So if you're fighting at the World Tournament, if you can get a super attack off with Raditz, which should be fairly easy because in his passive he gives himself 6 key, then he's going to do damage to everyone on the field. So he can do damage to, what is that, like up to 7 units at once. So definitely good for this Raditz. So the one thing about him, right, his super attack goes from mass and it shoots all the way up to supreme. It also lowers defense, so if you put additional into him, then you can do that twice, and hopefully, like, the first one's going to lower their defense by 40%, and the second one's going to lower their defense by 40%, and you're going to get some good damage off. Okay, so Raditz is basically his leader skill isn't really anything special. It's all about sort of like how much damage the guy does, and he does a pretty substantial amount of damage. Might just jump over in game real quick, and I'll just I'll just show him briefly. I'll just show you like a sort of a mock-up attack stat for him on. I'll just throw him on the Goku's family team. All right, finally, here we are. We're in the Legendary Goku event, and I have got the 2 Raditzes on rotation. Now, I just threw the STR Raditz on the team as well because I figured he'd be a pretty good linking partner with the Int one. Let's see how many links they share. Alright, they share quite a few links together, but if I did that, then I also get prepared for battle as well. So, I might just do that. We're going to lead off with the STR Raditz. We've got over 500k HP, so I don't think that we're going to be taking damage. What is Raditz's attack and defense? So his attack is over 200k and his defense is 54k. 54k isn't exactly the greatest for defense, but yeah, let's. I'm very, very interested to see what his attack stat's going to be. 1.2 mil. I'll take it. I will take it. And he's still lowering defense. Okay, how much damage is he going to take on this super though? Oh god. Oh god. Alright, so Raditz, yeah, his easy A, it's good. It's pretty substantial, but it's still not really a sort of unit that you'd want to take into the Legendary Goku event or anything like that, you know? Like Raditz is the kind of unit that really, like, if you're lacking units for the World Tournament, you want Raditz on your team helping you out because he is going to be a really, really solid option for new players. I know when I first started playing, I was using that Raditz a lot in the World Tournament, and that was before he was even Easy 8. So anyway, guys, that is Raditz, and we'll be back in the future. Don't know when. I got a fair bit of videos that I want to get done in the meantime, and we're going to check out what a rainbowed Raditz looks like. Might level up his links a little bit as well, because what is he sitting on? Yeah, just like completely insufficient. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace!